Here we go, I'm TJQUAKE, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. What is crack-a-lackin' TJQUAKE's ghetto gaming pop culture talk hour, and that's what we're here today to talk to you on some new flavor that just came in today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this way back earlier when Rippaverse, and this is all about Rippaverse today, y'all. This is about Rippaverse. This is comic books. This is entertainment, okay? Because you know, on TJQUAKE's pop culture talk, we talk about political flavor, as you guys always know I'm talking about. We talk about pop culture. We talk about movies, you know, entertainment, comic books, all that kind of cool stuff, which is technically my more favorite subjects to talk about, because I like talking about things that are, when things start happening that are good, things that are actually moving, you know, I say our culture in the right direction. And people like Eric July, who I'm about to talk to about today, and this is going to be a very, very short video because I just want to, this is the unveiling. I finally received, that's right, finally received my ISOM comic book, issue #1 comic book. That's right, from Rippaverse. I got it here today for you peoples. It's here. And I'm excited because I'm gonna open that sucker up for you today. I'm gonna unveil the opening of Rippaverse right before your eyes. Obviously, I like to get up here and just share my thoughts with you. I like to share what I'm going through in my own process of what's going on with our world and politics and culture and all these crazy things that are happening, and try to steer people in possibly a direction that's more sane than the insane side of things that's going on nowadays in our world, because things have flipped on its head, and we need to redirect shiz, get it back on course, bring things back to somewhat of a normalcy and everything. Not to a point where, you know, you're ultra conservative. I'm saying to a normalcy to where, you know, things make sense. Like, you know, men don't go in girls' bathrooms, things like that, and stuff like pushing your political views in all of our wonderful entertainment. Which is why I'm going to be talking about Rippaverse's comic today, because that is finally what is not happening. Is that Rippaverse Eric July, okay, my brother right there. Eric July is come out with his own shit. He's sick of all the bullshit. He's sick of all of it. And I put out a video earlier a couple months ago here in regards to, you know, the new comic book coming out with ISOM through Rippaverse. And this is Eric July's baby. He's been working on it for a long time, and I finally got my magazine. My freaking comic book is here, and I'm going to unveil it right now before your eyes here. And then we're going to talk just a little bit on why we are here, why Eric July is here. And it's going to be for one simple thing. The world has gone mad with its freaking craziness. We're just technically, people like Eric July, Geeks and Gamers, you know, Jeremy there from Geeks and Gamers, all these cats like they're Ryan, you know, all these guys that are pretty much, we're all nerds in a way. I guess we're all nerds, and we all like, you know, obviously our Star Wars, our, you know, our comic books, our, you know, our sci-fi flavor, if you will. But we don't like the direction in which the woke world, the woke entertainment industry is going. It is taking iconic characters, okay, iconic characters, and flipping them to something that they never were. Okay, they never were. And we'll get into that. We're going to get into that and so forth. But first, let's get into the first deal right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you why I'm getting ready. Why I'm getting ready to jump to this side of things, to the Rippaverse. The people that don't do this kind of, because this is the shiz that's been bugging us. I'm going to show you and everything. I made a video on it before. This right here. This bullshit and everything. Superman, okay, becoming gay and shiz. This is technically Superman's son, okay. You know, it was here in New York Times. Superman comes out as DC's Comics ushers in a new Man of Steel. Yeah, Man of Fairy Tales. The new Superman, the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, is concerned about the environment. Oh, they're concerned about the environment. That's right, the Green New Deal people. Superman's he's all about that now. Well, he does not shy away from politics and will soon begin a romantic relationship with a male friend. So he doesn't shy away from politics, and he's gay now. All of a sudden, Superman is gay. They did this they're doing this with Batman too. Rippaverse Eric July. Oh, he talked about that too. Oh yeah. All of a sudden they're gonna try to make a Batman gay now too. Oh yeah, they said Robin's gay. Everybody's gonna be gay now. All these iconic, they can't make new characters and just make that new character gay. It's not that we have a problem with a gay character comic book hero. There's no problem with that. That's not what we're tripping on. We're tripping on the fact that you take characters that were never that. They never concentrated on their sex like that. They were superheroes who just battled crime. We didn't know it. We didn't need to know about their sexual preferences, even though sometimes it was revealed through certain interests and so forth. But it wasn't put on Front Street. That wasn't the main position of the hero, ladies and gentlemen. The main position of the hero was to take out, like Spider-Man going up against, Electro Man, the Goblin. These were the things that you cared about. You didn't care about so much the fact that, yeah, Peter Parker, had a girl that he liked, Mary Jane, and he was all into her, but that wasn't the focus of Spider-Man. That was a side note and everything. You know what I'm saying? He did, and of course, that just happened to be his love interest, obviously, that he was into. But that wasn't the focus of the whole thing. They didn't say, oh yeah, now Spider-Man is into women. The new straight Spider-Man. No. That's not what it was. It was just Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Yeah, it was that kind of stuff. And now we got stupid stuff like this. And this is the reason why I'm switching over to stuff like this right here. That's right, ISOM. That's right, baby. And we're going to unveil that bad boy right now. Vader! Vader's over there calmly sitting in the background, and he's got a package for me. It was just delivered today. Vader, can I get that package, please? Can I get that package?
Yes, master. As you wish, my master.
Thank you so kindly. He was holding on to that for a little too long. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Looky right her. Looky right her. That's right. This is what he's delivering it in. He's got his own logo on the dadgum delivery box. Okay, this is the way it's done, ladies and gentlemen. I've been waiting for a minute for this bad boy, and I said I was going to unveil this live, so that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to unveil it live, and then we can call it a day. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I got to, get my handy new knife right here, right there. We're going to take that bad boy, and we're going to cut into this sucker right here. Okay, no, we're not going to jack it up, though. No. We're just going to do a nice little... See how sharp that bad boy is? That thing ain't no joke and everything. Jeez. All right. Let's put that sucker back away. Rippaverse, the unveiling. Are you people ready? Are you people out there ready? Let's do it. Let's open up the box. Oh, dang. It's such nice wrapping and packaging. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. I'm going to take it out of the boxing and swaze. Man, get out of my face. Bam! Right here, ladies and gentlemen. ISOM. Still in the plastic packaging. I don't know if I want to take it out. I mean, this is like, dude. You know what I'm saying? When you take these bad boys and you get these suckers for the first time, you know how much this shit is gonna be worth in some time, yeah, and everything. But but of course I need to read it. So I need to read it because you know I'm gonna be following the Rippaverse and following ISOM, and I got that first daggum campaign writer. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. ISOM, thank you, Eric July, for delivering something that all of us people out here can finally grip back a hold of some sane entertainment, some cool entertainment like it used to be. Like when they used to make cool old school comics and they didn't deal in all this, you know, stupid political bullshit that you want to, you know, and mainly SJW and woke bullshit that they put into our comics now. We got this now. Okay, so let's get to some more unveiling of this. Do you guys want to look at it? I'm going to open it up for you guys so we can get a feel of it. This feels thick. It feels thick. It's got a nice thickness to it. Yeah. This ain't no just little flimsy little thing, you guys. This thing is thick. It's like a book. It shiz. So let me go ahead here. I'm going to, you know, go ahead and pop that open real quick. Ooh, we're bringing out the gold, y'all. We're bringing out the gold here and so forth. So what we got here, we're going to go ahead and slide that on out. There we go. Slid out. It's all slid out. There it is. And now it's in its full. Dude, this is like nice gloss, a nice glossy cover and backing right there. As you can see, he's got Eric July's name up there with his artists and everything. Cliff and Gabe got them up in the mix. Those are the artists right there and so forth. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the book right here. Don't want to get too far, you know, ahead of myself, but here you go. Here you guys go. Here's a little peeky peek of some stuff right here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn, this book is feeling nice. Everything. Just give you just a little swizzle. I like the way it's done too, and everything. You know, they got everything nicely polished in this thing here, you guys. It's looking good. Definitely looking good. You know, and you know, it's almost like I don't feel like, you know, turning too much of my pages and so forth because, you know, I don't want it getting too jacked up. But you know, here's some more unveiling right here. Eric July, the writer, Cliff and Gabe right there, the artist and the colorist. You know, it's got a little something right there that talks about them. He says, "I'd like to thank every single supporter, fan, and colleague that has helped make my many dreams come true. But this comic book venture is easily the most ambitious project that I have had the blessing of committing to. The state of the American comic book industry has been an unfortunate spot, and I wanted to be part of the solution. This sculpture has given me countless memories, stories, and has been a bridge to lifelong friends. I will not stand idle as bad actors attempt to run it into the ground." He doesn't want the comic book industry to run into the ground, and all these flipnicks out there, like I've been telling you guys, have been screwing this whole thing up. And so Eric July is basically so here's something for every long-time customer that went to the comic book shop every Wednesday, for all of the people that have watched their favorite franchises being hijacked. Yeah. That's what we've been talking about. For each person that always wanted to get into an ever-expanding universe but just didn't know where to start, and for all those that simply want to invest and create creators that don't hate them. Yeah, because DC and Marvel, well, they hate their fans now. They're literally going against their fans and putting out bullshit that nobody wants. They're making it for the few and many who don't even watch and read comic books and movies. So this is for us. You know, Welcome to the Rippaverse. This is the launching pad and just the beginning. I hope you enjoy ISOM, this story, and the other characters that are introduced in this book. Eric D. July. That was what he put here. He wants to just let you guys all know about that little flavor. And the beginning of the comic book begins. I will be getting into all the reading of this and much more. As you guys can see, that artwork looks beautiful. I liking this shiz, dude. I'm loving the way it's going, dude. I can't wait to get into it. And it also has came with this little, I don't know what this is. Like a little cardboard backing. Maybe it's kind of like, I guess you could use that for your for your actual placement of where you want your magazine to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here. And we got this, and guarantee you this is blown up. This boy's already gotten up to something like close to almost 4 million. He's at, what's this sucker right here? Show it. From as of right now, he is at 3,737,920 issues of this bad boy here. ISOM #1 campaign is finally being sold, and he'll be getting up to him. I think he's gonna gain 5 million. You know, he's already technically up to about 4.1, I think, actually, and everything. So he's making things crack, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just the beginning, because he's got all kinds of stuff. He's got the merch, as you guys can see right here. You got the posters, the Yara poster. You got t-shirts and stuff, which I'm most definitely gonna grab on some of that stuff. He's got the collector trading cards right here. You got those things right there. I mean, dude, he's got shiz cracking. It ain't no joke. I'm gonna definitely get me one of these t-shirts. That is for sure. Definitely one of these, but maybe this one right here. That one looks pretty tight. Everything with that one right there. And so forth. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm up here putting it out there because I want Eric July to succeed. I want him to succeed. That's why I bought this issue. I said I was going to buy it, and I bought it, and I waited for this bad boy to come and everything. And I'm going to be happily reading this bad boy, and I'm going to be up there letting you guys know more on this as I get through the comic here, and you know, we'll see how the flavor of the adventure goes and so forth. But the one thing I do know, the one thing I will know about this, it ain't going to have no woke bullshit in it. It ain't going to be all of a sudden he's going to turn something else. Now he's going to be some other race. They race swapped him. You know that Eric July is never going to do that with any of the comic book characters that he comes out with. He's not also going to take one of his comic book characters and flip him to this now because I want to be politically correct. No, we're not doing that. Not here. And this is the reason why DC Comics and daggone Marvel, especially Marvel, is going down the freaking drain and everything. They ain't going to be able to handle this. And he's already got haters, dude. They're hating on him. They're hating on him. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because they can't stand what he's doing. And here's just a little piece of what I'm talking about. Eric July talking about this one cat who's from, I believe he's from DC. I think he's DC Comics or Marvel. I forgot which one. This one dude up there talking smack on the guys that do the comic book art on this bad boy. Okay, his actual artists. He's got, I think, 2 of them that were actually come from the mainstream of Marvel. They were Marvel comic book artists, and they left that shit. They said, "Dude, we're done with this bullshit. We ain't doing this stuff no more. There's too much political SJW. You know, safe space. We're gonna flip every freaking character around to something completely different than what people were used to seeing. People are sick of that shit. So that's the reason why they jumped ship and went over here to Eric July, Rippaverse, and everything. And he said, dude, we like what you got going on. How can we be down? So anyway, you got these other motherfuckers here that are still over there at DC or Marvel talking shiz now. Oh, they hating now, dude, because they see that this shiz is taking off. They see people are liking this shiz and everything, and they ain't liking it. They ain't happening to it. Let's hear what Eric July's got to say about it. And everything, because Eric July, he goes into a little bit, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
He was going back and forth with Mark Brooks, and Mark Brooks thinks he's me. And he said, like, by the way, if you want to have a real conversation, you could just contact me. These puppet accounts are really weird and desperate. He says, by the way, Eric. Now that's weird because if I wanted to contact you, I couldn't. You've had me blocked for a while now because you use blockchains because you're a sucker that can't really handle any sort of disagreements. And I totally get it. You are welcome to use the block feature and all that, but it's kind of stupid and goofy that you would say, hey, contact me. How? You don't want to, we haven't even exchanged words yet. And you already blocking folk because you use like blockchains or whatever. And you going back and forth with somebody and because you want to stay in that bubble that you're in, you have to block not only the person that you're going back and forth with, you need to block everybody that follows them. But why is Mark Brooks mad? Why is he engaging? Is it because of Gabe El-Tayeb? Possibly. Or is it because he knows that we're doing something that he possibly can't? Right?
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. They're building their own sandbox and they're seeing success. And that's what Eric July did. He created his own company from scratch. And these guys that have been in the mix for a long time, who've been working for these big companies like DC and Marvel and so forth. Oh, they think they're big shots, but they never thought that, they tried to do this kind of thing, but they always try to do it a different way. And Eric July did it the right way. Eric July did it his way. And his way is blowing up, ladies and gentlemen. And they can't handle it. So now they hating. And the reason why the guy blocked him, because what they do is, those girls that'll sit around a guy and they'll talk shits to dudes, right? They'll go up there and say, you motherfucker, I'll kick your ass, you ain't doing nothing. And the guy says, what you gonna do? And the girl's like standing behind some other dudes and everything. And the guy's, yeah, that's what I thought and everything. And then what she do? She comes over there and tries to get a slap on him around the other guy, knowing that the other guy is there to protect her so she can act bold and do that because she's in her safe space. But she would never do that, shiz. She would never do it right up in your face. She would never come up in your face and actually try to throw a blow or actually think she was going to do something to you because she knows good and well that if she did, she'd get her ass slapped and everything. And that's what would happen and so forth. That's the reason why they'll never do that shiz for real unless they got some dudes around them to protect them and so forth. And that's what all these SJWs and all these woke motherfuckers, these flipnicks out there do. They talk game from behind the screen, and then when you're ready to engage with them, boop, block them. I already said my piece. I'm not going to engage now. I said what I had to say. I got you. And everything. Yeah, come and talk to me, pal. Come and talk to me. Hold up, let me block them. That's what this fool did. So, and Eric July is clowning these fools, and that's why this shiz right here is blowing up. That's why you ain't gonna see nothing like this as far as these woke Hollywood types go. These woke Hollywood types, they're never gonna come to doing real shiz again because they're too busy trying to freaking push this agenda. We got to push, all these politics from the left in the entertainment industry so that we can convince all of you to vote for us. Nobody's going to vote for stupidity and everything. And people don't want this shiz in their entertainment, which is why I got this and everything. Because I want real entertainment again. I don't want woke bullshits and so forth. And I know Eric July is going to deliver on that positively and everything. He's already doing it. He's making things happen. And a lot of people are excited and have been enjoying what he's been doing so far. His artists are fantastic. I mean, these guys are bon appetit. These guys making it happen and so forth. Phenomenal artists and so forth. And I think that these guys are going to go a long way, man. These characters are going to go a long way. I can't wait to get into this magazine, learn about all these characters and so forth, and really have knowledge on all these cats so that I can be a part of the fan base because I am about to get down with the Rippaverse. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to do the little unveiling here with Vader here and all my craziness. Once in a while, I like to get up here and just throw some cool news out there. Much props props to freaking Eric July bringing out Rippaverse. You got my respect, my brother. I'm with you 100%. I'm gonna be buying and getting more of your merchandise and keep on following what you got going. I can't wait till the next one comes out. I know it's going to be the bomb, and you're going to keep true to the comic characters that you create. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Not this bullshit the DC and daggum Marvel's doing, because they have lost people, dude. They have lost fans. They have lost people from wanting to be a part of anything they're doing. Marvel's movies are freaking bombing. They're bombing and everything. Thor, Love and Thunder, bullshit. Nobody wanted to go. Nobody liked it. Nobody's like it. It didn't make the money that most Marvel movies used to make back in the day, because they treated it with all this stupid woman power. You know, what's her name's now? Thor carrying the Thor hammer. I was like, as soon as they said that was going to happen, I was like, I'm out. I'm like, you mean Thor's ex-girlfriend that he met a human? She's going to be Thor now and takes his name? I'm like, what? I'm like, how does that work? And so forth. And Thor ain't even gone yet. She got his name and grab it. They showing the preview of her freaking, the hammer's coming towards him. He thinks it's coming towards him. Next thing you know, she shows up, boom, and the hammer comes in her hand. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go with this feminazi bullshit. I'm a woman. Women can do it better than men. Bullshit. And everything. Make your own freaking character. Make that person somebody unique to them. Don't give us sloppy seconds and everything. There's already a Thor. We know who that is and everything. He's the son of Odin. Hello. And there's not another Thor. I don't know why they try to make it that way, but that's the reason why I'm done with Marvel Comics and all their bullshit. They keep making all this woke bullshit all the time. I'm not watching it. I'm done with these fools. There's only one movie that I'm thinking about checking out, because I got to do it with the TJ&MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. We will be reviewing it, which is Black Adam, and it actually looks pretty good. Hopefully, they don't get all crazy political in there and get wokey in it, but from what I've seen so far in the previews, it looks pretty badass. I liking the way it's going. The more previews I've been seeing, I haven't seen any woke shiz in there. It's looking pretty legit so far, and I'm liking what I'm seeing in there. We'll see how it goes when I go see the movie and everything. But as for that goes, you guys, you know how I do. I'm TJ Quake, your ghetto gamer. And yes, we'll be back with some more flavor for your ear and your eyes to be able to witness and feel well, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a funkified day. Have a great weekend and all that craziness. I'm going to get down to doing me some reading right here on that. That's right. That's out right now, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can go to Rippaverse.com and support our man, Eric July. Get this bad boy and everything. Get into some cool flavor. Get into some stuff that ain't freaking reeking of freaking woke bullshit. You know how I do. I'm TJ Quake. I'm out, suckers.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer.
TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer. On this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up. Gonna shoot 'em up. Right here on the gaming string. Bang, bang. Blaze 'em all up. TJ Quake. We're busting like 1, 2, 3. Here we go.